upper bracket, but as much as history will be made, Paula, there's
When
a
they
ton
lose,
of history.
I mean, it's just gonna be exactly like Brazil, right? When they lose around,
there's an endless well of story between these two teams. It is so deep. It cuts
this one
so
matters
far.
more than EMEA.
And, I mean,
yes,
no
in
teams
the
to
fact
have in
of
the
just
grand
looking at
finals,
just
given that
Tokyo
this was
itself.
the
This
expectation
is for top
before
8.
the season.
This is getting out of
Before
playoffs.
even lock-in that these two teams would
Sorry,
be on top
getting
of the
out of
Americas
groups.
League.
So this is
now
top
here
8
we
at
are.
Tokyo, and the trophy,
9 weeks
and
later.
everything.
And gifted with an opportunity to see them clash when the stakes have never been bigger.
Okay,
Loud starting
NRG on
off
defense,
the
Loud on
attacking side.
attack.
It's been
We
well
have 4
documented how
frenzies.
successful they are on this map. How they run circles around their opponents, and they're going to have the opportunity to do it here
Oh,
again.
the late mid crunch with 5 of them. Actual 5 of them.
With Som down bottom mid, yeah, the paranoia through, and it's completely countered. Tui's with 2.
Hits
Badak
2
in a
of
position where
classic
he
from
may be able
here.
to deal a little bit more damage as Kawanzin is helping out as well. Numbers in favor of Lab, but they've been equalized at 2. Artist with 41
Yeah,
HP
both of the
has to
EMEA
dash away.
teams, Fnatic and Liquid, both have
And
top
we're gonna
8
get
at,
a brief moment of reset.
at Tokyo.
I can't believe this actually turned back in NRG to make it even either. Look at Artis.
He's so far
Yeah,
up.
I
He's so
mean,
proactive.
9 HP, 41 HP. I like
In a
this from Artis,
situation
though,
like
pushing
this,
out. They both get info.
He's making a play right
both
off the
do the
gates
same
in this
thing.
pistol round. But it's the wrong play, actually. He could have gotten a flank on
Yeah,
A.
has
They're
to go
walking
back.
in to be
Realizes
by
at one point they've
themselves.
gone through middle.
The tricky part is they still, I mean, even though they'll clear sight here, there's a lot of room for Artists to be in any of these pockets, so they have to go really slow. The problem
Not
for
the best
NRG is
HP to
Som's
go
on
up
the-
against the frenzies.
Oh
The
my
timing
goodness.
was there. Not the shot though.
Position now given away.
Spike planted.
Kawanzin just has a dart, no shock dart or anything like that. Only say that because you look at how low the health is for both members of NRG.
If Artis did not spot Kawanzin there, Som would be in a world of hurt. But now he has this knowledge that he can go into this 1v1.
The question is, does Kawanzin expect it? Artist looking for the swing.
Both known.
Som creeps forward. 9 HP is not going to be enough to stand up in that fight. And now Artist, who had been spotted from the beginning, cannot deal any damage. Loud, get the pistol.
That's a good start. We'll keep track of pistol. 0-1.
And it's important to acknowledge there is
Way better seeding,
Brazilian
yeah. I mean,
representation in
literally
the crowd today.
top 8, and you don't have to
Well, I'd
worry
say it's
about
like a
groups, and you
50-50
don't have to
split, given
show
how things
anything.
sounded at the beginning. I couldn't
Like
tell
it's
who was chanting
it's
for
a
who.
massive. It is a massive win.
That's a big pistol round. On Ascent, throughout the entire season, we've been talking about, it's so defensive sided. No matter how hard you win on the defensive side, it's not over yet, given this other teams will switch sides.
Yeah.
But it's actually kind of, with Loud, the way that they've been playing has actually shifted back to being a little bit more even. But yesterday, NRG against EG, it was the typical story. They started with the 9-3 half and almost lost that lead, despite winning both pistols.
And so with that history in mind, the question is, will Loud be able to replicate what they've done in the past, where they have found success on this attacking side? The statistically inferior side at that.
This round's all about reading out the stack.
Yeah,
NRG
it feels like
called.
they've read it out well.
There's going to be a drone in for Tui.
Gonna recon. Recon drone.
The drone can get any information that signifies
Yeah,
the stack is
with
here.
a
It's only
shorty, do
Som
they want to
spotted
save
with a shorty
recon?
up close. Som usually will be playing towards A, but now with the knife spotting the KJ, they're not actually quite sure, but either way, it's not running into a stack.
They're going back.
And so is NRG, actually. This info, Crashes is garnering a lot. He might die, sure, but not before getting
Yeah,
a
that's good. That gives them time to stack this up as well. They might have to
Possibly ask for it.
do the double back.
He gets his, and the rest of NRG feeling a lot of pressure. Look at him huddled up.
Still
Yeah,
pivoting.
nice call.
With 30 seconds still pivoting. And it should allow
Nice
them to
call,
actually
and
continue
he's done well to
and have
make
a
sound
clean
here.
anti-eco. It could have gotten dangerous. If they barreled through Cat there, or if they went in with that initial drone, you can see how cautious they are and how much they respect each other.
Yeah, I like
right
the
off
calling
bat.
here. Thought it was good. I like the calling from both teams here. It's like a mind game, really, if you watch the
Loud
minimap.
gets
It's
the
cool.
spike down. Simon Artist, only 2 that remain. I mean, almost a deja vu of what we saw in the previous round. Just a little bit more health for the defenders this time.
Interesting smoke. Act like he's crossing in spawn. Either way, they're just going to go for the exits. Just going to go to die to the spike. And I like how Les and Sadak actually held the space outside of switch right there, outside of that breakable door, specifically so that his team could rotate out in the late round, in the time when they need to get their guns
All
out.
right. Nothing crazy.
So either way, no consequence for Loud, and it is a very clean anti-eco, even with the risk that was involved in that one.
And they only lose 2 E's. They keep a Phantom, a Vandal, and a Bulldog into the next round.
Crowd are happy with that one. Okay, we go into this very, very good bonus. Got some heavy armors in there as well.
Weapon that you consider this bonus now.
Full bite. Same thing for NRG.
4 rifles into it. So super, super even.
Yeah, very good bonus came from Loud.
What should happen. So NRG have a big task ahead to anti-bonus them, and Artist is going to want to challenge top mid right away. You've been seeing that over and over.
Here.
Within the first 3 rounds, really. Some damage done, actually, on both Aspas and Sadok with that spam.
Poke, a little warning shot. You start to see some of the flashes head out towards A. Victor pushed off the angle. And Loud gladly fill in. Also note, yeah, they've left less in a cheeky little spot on the outside of the alarm bot too. Oh.
Aspas has been known to
Yeah, they went a little bit
right
aggro. Bacan! Congrats, mate. Really well done.
It feels like we've seen this before. Off the flash, finesse on the
Chat, let's get a lot of nice fights in for Bacan. He worked very hard for this.
He's trying to counter punch back though, and there's not much he can do there. NRG are on the board.
That's such a beautiful.
Proud of Bacon. I'm always proud of you. Don't you worry. You don't have to win for me to be proud of you.
To try to push in there when there was no smoke down, when there was no smoke available.
I'll say it once. That's it. That's all you get.
The follow-up flash is just beautiful, and I love as well. Whether intentional or not, that little jump to peek with the flash, so that if somebody's just spraying,
Yeah.
better chance of staying alive through it to catch him
Okay.
fully unaware.
Odin out. The classic.
Massive pickup for NRG.
Kalen'zin classic.
And again, Artist dueling down mid.
In terms of this one,
Do you have an Odin
one
on
pass and the
Kalen'zin?
combine next Artist. And yeah,
They'll check for the one
3
way,
over here.
throw a dart over towards A, and immediately pivot back towards this B side.
Deploying drone.
All 5 from Loud feeling things out. Looking to see where they can strike. You see the shock dart clearing out the first nano, traded in kind by Crashies.
Flash already out.
Looking to be the
well,
first
they
line to
beat the
defend.
smoke.
Atlas is taking a
2
lot
back
of
sight.
damage. Look through his nanos.
Setup's not
Finesse
too
close by.
bad.
They're pausing so much with a minute left. They're just looking for picks right now before they start the next step.
Damn, look how
And there's
patient
not a
Loud
single
are
thing
once they
being
get this
shown.
map control.
NRG are so disciplined here. Again, it's Finesse and Crashies who are back sight. Between the
Damn, yeah, they're just getting spammed down though. They're kind of waiting for the smoke, and NRG really did great. Has a good flash as well. That's a really good flash from Victor.
Loud find themselves within striking distance, so.
Damn, Bacon
2
celebrating
remaining.
for
They do
this
have the
one.
spike. They've cleared out backside,
There goes
but
the
they are
prize
weak.
money. Thank you so much. Chad, let's get some like approves in for Bacan. Whoa, what a nice retake, yeah. They handled this really well.
Through B main there. Easily able to take down
Thank you very much, mate.
Kalen'zin, who's set
Thank you,
up.
thank you.
I actually like how Sadok
We got
repositioned
5
his
gifted
spike
from
right there,
Bacon,
but that is
bringing him up
really
to a total of 41. We got Jane Fu, Alex Qua,
get taken out before
Bully
he
2,
gets the spike
C
down.
Flash, and Viral Wendrin.
That's just
Welcome
gross.
into this locked up.
Again, the follow-up flash from Victor. This is a well-known idea. Goes back.
What prize money? Mate, you got top 8 at Tokyo. That's what I'm including in it.
Victor's flash is over top from spawn to help the guys peek out of
So many
backside.
subs, yeah. This is
Are
my
so
by
nice,
far
but
my
also
most.
finding the timing there because Loud
2592.
iteration of their
Stupid,
sets,
man.
which
Thank
isn't
you,
a
everyone.
count change or anything like that, but they are able to slow it down. You saw they were around 30 seconds standing in the lane. Finding the timing for the second peak from Victor is
Okay, lot of
not
damage
easy.
done. Lot of damage.
It's so important here to shut down less if you're NRG. Right
Yeah,
off
like
the
we
gate.
said before
Because
as
that
well,
guy, when he gets hungry for those
Round 4 was
lurks,
really
he'll
important.
take as
Money
much as
goes
you give
down.
him.
Eco.
And we already saw a little bit of that in middle in the bonus round. He got shut down there too.
Also important to consider for Finesse to be the one who's starting to get some of these early kills. You know how confidence-driven this game can be. For the leader to be calling and fragging like that this early bodes well.
Oh
for the
my
future.
Jesus.
goodness. He's on a 9 HP.
Oh my goodness. Is that Kraus?
Close by.
This guy
Yeah,
is
what was that one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And there's no way out. He has his dash, but with 9 HP,
It's
so
just,
difficult to escape.
it just gets worse too when you consider now Artist is here.
Oh,
Finesse
they
is
think they
rotating
checked
off.
it.
And to be clear, they never knew he
Oh
was
god, they think they
actually
checked
there.
it.
As the patience paid off.
I saw him.
He's got the dash proc, and now they know. Yep, that'll do it.
That'll pay them out. There's a nice way of handling it. Yeah, they still want to keep this clean though. Early money. That's one way to handle it.
And to see
Nice
Finesse
trade.
even be selfless on top of getting a couple good kills here early is so important. They're jumping out for the second player to go for the kill on the swing on Kawanzine. And this off angle is so nice. Again, that's how you catch less. He sees something empty. He's
Next
gonna go.
regular
He's gonna
season,
continue to
nah,
go until he
they'll
finds
even it
contact.
out.
And that's not the angle you expect.
It's just because first year was always going to be weird just because we had lock-in, right? Just because everyone was trying to get their visas sorted. So we get 2 seasons next year. Sorry, 2 splits next year.
So good.
So it won't be as
He's
weird.
gonna have to slow down immediately, not go for any of those
2 masters.
exploration bouts.
2
And Artist
splits.
finally a 3rd round where he's aggro, but it's not in mid this time. It's in B main.
Also note, he hasn't done
Dude, that's a lot of info. I wonder how many it saw. Probably not too much if he's pushing.
a little info off of the Hunter Fury.
Oh, Crashes did incredible to cancel that as well. Sadak puts his ult into it as well. He cancelled that before the ult came in though. He was really on top of this. And he gets another. This is an insane round from NRG. I love, dude, this was the big buy round and this is what they pull out. It was so good.
Can Tui's flip the script in a
Tui's
1v3?
no spike,
This is weak.
1v3.
Spike's out of reach. The onus is on Tui's to make a play.
I mean, this was the same round that we saw
Get up
Fnatic
on the
do,
lane
right?
At some point, saw him in a position where you can peek, and Tui's
Pretty
onto
much.
it
The
immediately.
push forward,
he heard him.
push over towards B main with an ult. Or was it A
This
main?
double this
Maybe it was A
high
main.
low in market and logs. It's almost unbeatable, but with the jiggler too.
It's a nice high lower. Can't be getting a trade on that one. Really nicely done from NRG. I love this round that they brought out here. Thought it was sick.
Take one down, but there's no way you get both.
They also got a little bit lucky there, but there were so many people here. But Crashies, this was so sick by Crashies. So he spots 3. Artist still pushes. Oh. Okay, actually it can't. Okay, I thought he cancelled before Sadak's ult. But Sadak's ult just cancelled it at the perfect moment.
So good. No matter what you do, you have to be perfect in that sense.
Flash
from
over.
Sadak to get control of A main.
Double swing.
And Victor is there to receive. The knife, it'll slow them down.
Just pistols for Loud here. Kawanzine is his ult, but that's the only real thing they have as an equalizer and attempted one. And this seems like it's just going to be eco frags for NRG
Strong.
once more. Just complete dominance, and honestly, it's so odd to see a team of Loud's caliber so kind of at a loss early in this map. On the side that they have started to change tides on.
It's ridiculous too. I mean, they are dominating.
Yeah, they really are. These last rounds
In
have
these
been
first engagements as well, and you saw
It's been
focus on
wild.
that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
An artist who just had one of the most insane defense side performances from a Jet player. It's starting to heat up again. 3-0 now on first kills.
10 and
The
2
first
for
kills.
Artist.
It's starting to. The guy's 10-2 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's full on fire.
The reason I say starting to, though, is because he had just a ridiculous ascent against EG
Wow, his
yesterday.
aim at the moment looks...
Within the first half, he got 7 first kills.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you get anywhere close to that against Loud of all people, and this is for artists who joined this team, started in the midst of the best
Yeah, his
rivalry
aim
in
there was
Valorant.
actually
So he's
sickening.
stepping in
It was
the
too
middle
good.
of 2 dueling teams who have been insane all time and has to fill big shoes if he wants his side to take the lead in this. They're even up to this point.
Yeah, I heard about the
But it's
Keith
him
Joe yesterday.
stepping up
Popping.
big time, 5-2 for NRG. Only that
Victor's
pistol
9K.
advantage
Yeah, I
over
think there's
one
2 of
for
them that have
Loud so far.
9K.
It's a similar story to what we saw yesterday on Ascent against EG for NRG. Just a dominant defensive side.
5 rounds in a row for NRG. They find themselves at a 3-round lead on the other side of this timeout. Called by Danny, called by Fraud to see how they make these adjustments. Because it hasn't looked good up until this point. Again, they
Wait,
have
how are you
Kawanzine's
working out
ult.
groups
Now they
already?
have Aspas' too.
Is
You
that
can't
even
imagine
possible?
he'll use it here, but they do have some tools.
What do you think about the chat drama about leaking skins, man? About leaking scrims? No one is gonna leak scrims, man. Not at this stage. You're a moron if you leak scrims, man. You'll get caught out. Like I don't believe it, straight up. What's the point? They're all getting paid so much. Why would you ever leak scrims?
You see Finesse's setup, everything is here. He gets hit by the knife, and they're gonna be able to exec onto the site just fine.
I just don't believe it's a thing. I really don't. Chat, you know this flash that they throw over towards A main? The one that you see from the KO. Could you not just put your Omen smoke a little bit higher and then it would go into it and you can just hold A main?
I think he got suppressed. He's running back into this now.
If you were close, because everyone changed their KO flash to go higher because of Omen. But if you just did your Omen smoke higher, it would just own it, right? Jesus, that was not how I thought this was gonna go. I'm out here talking about smokes and they're doing a 2v4 on that. Dark Wetsuit, what's up, dude? Thank you with the prime. Mate, let me get a replay of this. Why does Les's aim look insane as well? Why does everyone's aim at the moment look unbelievable?
But the setup is perfect. The entire round, County actually did not get suppressed by Victor's ult. They played offside. They accepted the shark attack that came out from NRG.
They really needed this.
Saw the signs, instantly reacted into the A.
Still could put up a really good number on this. It's the EG. We got the EG coming in. Only Killjoy here.
It's just flash.
Oh.
No commitment.
I tell you what. He's done great to only take one bullet there. And this makes a lot of sense because when they do this, sometimes they throw in their B aggression. But a lot of the times it's with the Omen flash. So.
What is the response off of that? Also note, Artist op online for I believe the first time this half.
What I think of TL's map pull after today? I'm so happy that they changed Lotus and added a Killjoy. Same with Haven. Still not convinced with Haven. I'll be fully honest. It was double pistol and 2 1v1s. So the Havens is still a little bit of a question, but it's definitely by far the best it's looked. But yeah, I love that. Like, I know they lost Lotus, but I still think they should have won Lotus. So actually liked it. Map pool looks a lot better. Give me a bit of hope for Haven for sure after watching it.
With 30 seconds.
What the fuck is that? That is the what? What? Chat, that's the most mental.
What in the world is this?
What is that?
Those last 3.
What the hell is that? That's so dumb. That's the round that forces them over to 1-9. They get loss bonus because of that. The last bullet just swings over. That's crazy.
And that's what he does in the 10th round.
And it's a point similar to what you were saying about Artis. He's thrown into this rivalry. And he looks as comfortable as ever. Look at Aspas hunting, trying to
Oh god.
He can't land anything. So much distraction.
Mate, that took all of the momentum.
Real good presence of what's before him. The op shot not landing, splitting the uprights as less punishes.
Where's the ace card? Mate, I don't have the cards. This was a nice move from him though, taking the map control because they fake B so heavy.
NRG have lost a big reason why they're so good at this map right here in this round, and I think it's because the momentum just gained by some chaotic things after a situation like that.
No, okay. Oh, he stepped backwards so the circle got bigger so an extra bullet missed. What the hell are we watching at the moment?
But crashes! They fight the flanker!
And there's gonna be one
boss?
looking for another. It's found. Now 2's left in this with the Sheriff, a 1v2. We've learned no round is safe. First shots tagging, going a bit wide. The Paranoia looking for the swing crashes with the span.
Nicely handled from NRG. Holy, I like the attempt from Loud. I thought it was a cool round.
Is gonna get the 100 free offline off of that.
Oh my god, man! I want to see the song clip again.
They get up to 7. With that, a fast eco round from Loud. Really? causing chaos. That was no timeout, nothing called there. But Loud instantly trying to bring it to him after a ridiculous round out of song. If Aspas gets that kill, all of a sudden,
Yeah, I can't believe that Aspas moved backwards so the circle got bigger, so an extra bullet missed, so it didn't one shot. Like, that's madness as well. This whole round, back to back with the other round, is like crazy.
Getting off of the defuse after that paranoia goes off because he knows he's gonna have to fight. 3 players in mid here.
Yeah, I still can't believe that stray bullet that went to the right and hit that guy. That's insane. I'm not over it. I'm 3 rounds in.
First shot rattles off. And you're right, they leave finesse in its place.
Niddly King, what's up, dude? What's up, what's up, what's up? 6 months, thank you for your prime. Thanks for that, mate.
And it's very
Thanks for the
important that
support.
Crash has got his ult on last round because round 11 here, we've got KO ult and the KJ ult too. Les has had this for a couple of rounds now. But obviously Crash can cancel as long as he plays away from that KO ult. If he allows them, and right now he's really close. If he allows them to combo that without breaking the KJ ult, that's dangerous stuff.
Oh, that spam hurt. He's gonna get pushed off the angle though.
Yeah, no ult here allowed.
Yeah, Les is lucky to be alive. Can they crunch over towards middle?
Oh,
Nicely handled. They let him. They get sight though. They got Crashy's ult for retake.
Now they have the Hunter's
Have
Fury
to wait a
for
little
close
bit though.
too. And Loud is constantly leaving 1 extra, 2 extra outside of the site.
Kanzin has.
Crashies also has his dart, and Victor has 2 flashes. Look for them to try to set that up and conceal it with the flash. Just waiting now. Start to see some of that spam go through.
You have to wait for it timing while that is getting reloaded. The Odin out of Kalanzine.
Mate, time is ticking unless it's real deep in B main. This nade at lane might be great.
There it is. It's gonna get all the way down. Aspas is dead. Som's gonna get 1 too.
Time is low.
1 against the world in a sense.
Time.
Drops on 1 and he's bought almost all the time he needs. The dink is good, but they should still have enough time. Yeah. No.
Honestly, the delay from Loud was kind of unreal. They were spamming this. We had shock darts at spawn. Like, they just delayed really well. They had a recon that no one could shoot at one point as well. Yeah, had to speed this one up a little bit. KO nade at lane, yeah. It was a lot of delay. Loud did really well here.
Because NRG was looking to have a fantastic half after they got their 7th there in the last. All of a sudden now, 5 is in reach of
sorry, I think I missed Dark Wetsuit as well with the Prime 2 months. Sorry that I missed that, dude. Thank you, thank you.
No one really close to ultimates here in this final round of the half. Whoa, shot out from Artist, not connecting though.
Okay, do you know what? After the game today, I very much understand why people use dashboard. That was actually too much.
Just less on the opposite side of the map for now.
I might have to accept it.
Remember, as soon as his smoke faded last time, crazy things happened. Loud wants to duel again, you see it. And they spam him.
Yeah, that's a straight up punish. Did they tag him? Yeah.
Victor got tagged too.
I say this every stream, yeah, but this one was actually too much. Like all the other ones, I'm kind of like thinking it was alright. This one was. This one was a lot. Watch dashboard, it tells you like who follows, subs, etc. And I just used to use, well, I say used to, I still am just using chat and scroll up like a bot.
And once again, they cannot. This looks like it's going to be a flawless holdout.
5? 5 feels pretty good in the end. I think both teams will be happy. 5's good for Loud though.
The second first kill for Loud, and you can see the difference it makes. That pause allows them to just dominate.
Oh, split of 3 leagues for him to accept. I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn person. What can I say?
They made sure Victor was not running through that smoke. You actually saw them get punished a lot early on in the season.
I wasn't actually looking for it, Fio, to be honest with you. I would have to look for it again.
And it really feels like it was off the other side of the
They might have, honestly.
Either way, we're going to leave that to the desk. Let them break down everything that's gone on. Dash, take it away.
Thank you so much, Doug. Happy to be hopping on the desk as Loud brings it within 2 here as we hit the halfway point of the first map. We're also welcoming Com onto the desk to help lend that pro player perspective as we evaluate our grand final here in VCT America. So Com, right out the gate, 7-5 first half, Loud getting it back within reach there. Just overall thoughts on how the series has opened up.
I think at the start, NRG had a really good read for the game. I mean, Victor's flashes had so much value to start this game. And then I think after that, I mean, I saw FNS smile. I don't think I've ever seen him smile in a match before. So, I mean,
he's not wrong though. That flash when they were on B side was just incredible.
They're looking good.
And it started with rounds like this one where the read was so good. They understand that it's going to be lobby control for Loud. Do that variation of the Shark attack with the Sova. Or the round pretty much just after this where they funnel Loud into this A exec. It's a 3-player stack, but they really only needed some with the ace. And these ones are so impressive, but still Loud has managed to
I didn't watch too much of it, nuts. I wasn't in.
So crazy.
I wasn't in time for it.
NRG were phenomenal.
Oh, you want to see the Som clip?
Rod took that time out, and that's when Loud started to click. And if it weren't for that ace, I feel like this would have swayed in Loud's favor.
Chat, Som clip.
Still, they grind out 5 rounds after that half. It felt like NRG did so much.
Flashbang. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but Sean, I mean, Finesse cracking a smile. You feel like that's
I want
a scary omen there for Loud
I want to see it in slow-mo.
It's terrifying, actually. Yeah, that guy doesn't smile.
Let me quickly do this in
You
slow-mo.
just played against this team in Loud, and you beat
0.5.
one of their best maps. What can NRG look to exploit on this defense?
I think for sure inserting players into
Mate, that last bullet is outrageous, I'm telling you.
And baiting out the util, I think that's something that's going to be huge for their attack. But I think after that, it's just
Is it literally
capitalizing
instant
and not
bullet?
hesitating on your plays, like always just giving your full confidence into everything. And I think they got this in the bag.
Well, either way, a 2-round differential between our two teams in the first map of the grand final is about as good as it
insane.
gets
Last
there.
2
Let's
bullets.
dive into the second half as we hand it back over to Doug and Bala for the call.
Thank you so much, Dash. Yeah, just 1 half down in what should be a banger of a marathon once again. A
Last
best
2
of 5
bullets.
to decide who walks away with the crown of VCT Americas. And Bala, it's
Jeez.
been a tightly contested
Chat,
bout
sorry,
so far.
flashbang duel. I apologize.
And the crazy part is they've had so many battles on this map. In grand finals,
Throw for Dafran, man. I haven't heard Dafran's name for a long, long time. MVP in the Liquid game. If we're just talking about the Liquid game, honestly, Yampi or Redgar. Wait, he gets a double shot kill? Oh my god, that was a heavy shutdown. Was there everyone here? There were so many people here. The rotate was fast. The shocks did damage.
Perfect from Kalanzine. The double shocks that came in got so much damage done. Obviously, the first player there who went down.
Oh my god, he
Doing so much damage.
point blank hit him with the first one.
And then the dart is just way too much for 2 players who are already.
Yeah, the util here was everything. Okay,
There's no way you can break down that
Loud
dart.
now.
And he is instantly in that position where you
Kinda
know
got to favor them with
he
this.
knows what he wants.
Full eco coming out from NRG.
No force up from NRG. A heavy stack towards A. Now understanding there is a Marshall on the board. What else can they feel out? What else can they find? Sadak feeling some of the pressure. Classic. Not able to land.
Oh my god. What the?
That they were going to push off of that flash.
There's no way that none of them die here though. That's insane. How are they all alive?
Shooting some bodies.
Dude, they took like no damage. I think there was only 3 bullets that landed.
I mean, he can be the showman. He can be a showman for sure.
And honestly, NRG should have been able to punish that out there. He was fully blind. You had Artist updraft over top. And somehow he just survives while fully blind.
That's great. He only took 2. I don't know about the other guy.
Oh, it was just nerf darts. That's why.
Dodging.
All tied up.
Nice way to handle
Ares
it.
is a really nice tool to carry over into a bonus round because it unlocks these sort of strategies right here where Kalanzine is really controlling.
The timing of that was pretty cool. Just missed out, but
like that. Sadak just baited him into.
yeah,
Aspas'
baits him into
martial
this.
angle.
What's the peak like?
Looking for another.
God, thank God he crouched.
It's good.
Oh, the flash is great.
Love the flash from Sadak. Man, Loud look really good at the moment. This is their bonus, remember.
And this is what Colin was talking about, trying to insert somebody deep in these positions.
They're thinking about it though.
And it might net them a kill, but Aspas aware, and the timing
Really good
is
timing, next shot.
terrible.
Well, Victor was far from it.
And that's not inserting, that's going way deep on the lurk.
Yeah. NRG forced to reset here, while the threat of getting bonus looms heavy.
Revealing area.
How on earth do they equalize this and get a 3v5? That just seems so far from possible right now.
Rotating all the way around. Yeah, they're trying to get something in, but unfortunately, NRG in the situations where that first kill has gotten Loud's favor, which, by the way, is very few rounds. They just aren't really finding gaps back in, and it is going to be one of these fake timeouts.
Damn, not the biggest fan of it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kinda hate it.
Oh my god.
Kinda really hate it. 3,000. 3,000 for all 4 of them. 3 of them don't have to buy armor.
Look at it again. It was this counter flash that was just so good.
An artist not able to escape there despite playing the
It's
jet,
not the
despite
worst.
having
Okay,
his dash active.
it's not the worst
Smoke and
because
updraft.
they didn't want to give them guns
Not the
to
perfect choice, but also
upgrade.
nobody able
So
to
I didn't see
capitalize
how
on
many of them
saving
managed to
his life there,
upgrade.
so Loud had a chance of converting
But
the
there's
bonus. It
also
would've been a
that, like,
completely
I guess
different
that's
game if
one
they
way of
had in that
looking at
first
it.
half. This time they do.
So there's still 2 that didn't upgrade. So yeah, just means that this round here is incredibly important. But they're gonna have to do it the hard way now, straight up.
This battle
3,000,
Chet
only 1
and
gun
now
rebuy.
Fraud. Last year
Got
was
some
Bazooka.
upgrades. Even the person that's
This is
rebuying a gun,
story.
if he wanted to, could treat this like
And
a
the funny
bonus,
part is
and the
actually
money's
on
just
Ascent
outrageous.
Specifically, Chet has had trouble anti-stratting against Loud. One of the goals for him when picking up a assistant coach was for them to bring forth some anti-strats against this team. Way back last year, after Reykjavik. Which is funny because they actually took a map off. That was the only Ascent that they were able to take off of Loud last year. But it just gave them such a problem.
What a stage
And
thing,
now,
yeah.
honestly, feels that defensive side was really good at the beginning.
Fraud's
but
had a
just
solid
slipping out of
career,
their hands
honestly. It's
after
cool
that
to see him do this.
phenomenal ace of Sam. The differences between the attack side and the defense
Right.
now.
Like we said, money's out of control.
Aspas
NRG
getting
have to
the
win
op
like
online
3 in a
after the
row
bonus
to
is
break this.
Such a strong tool. One that you
Aspas
might not
gets the op
consider
out.
in this position.
People still doing the lineup in the
Stays
open.
concealed For now, you
Man,
start to see some of the spam through the smoke. Crash uses drone is going to give NRG a little bit of room to work with. That alarm
instant
bell
reaction from
forces a
Loud
pause.
after losing that. Push over towards B main and
Meanwhile,
just
Sam
hold
looking
it.
for some of that aggression. You see two members looking
And
to
over
swing out, and Sam's not able to
insta
clean up
push
either of them.
B main, insta push A main with 2. Force them into the op. Leave middle.
Now we see that
Damn,
op.
it's cool.
So perfectly teed up, looking for the second, not going to land.
They get the shot on him though.
5 HP here.
He'll feel the pressure.
Finesse is deep. He's inserted again. But can he convert? Can he get any value out of it? Spotting one, giving the space away.
Timing wasn't great for Victor last time he went for something like that, but Finesse has found his way all the way back around through trees, so Aspas has to actually cover this.
That's finding the great timing on the Kawanzine.
I have the spike.
Now 3v3, and he's still here. He's a nuisance. He's pesky, and he has not been dealt with yet.
Shocks on him.
How much more attention can he draw?
Shot.
Right into the op of
Yeah,
Aspas.
I think this feels in control.
That
Feels
picks
very
up
in
the setup
control.
by getting a successful flag
Another
off.
save on this one. I mean,
Just
yeah,
not coming fast enough.
money's out of control anyway. Guess it doesn't get
And also, too, he's
guess
just
it
such a
doesn't get much
phenomenal job
worse.
holding
The
back
money's
in.
just
Maybe
gonna be
when
good
he's
for the rest of the
taking him
half.
down, paranoiding in.
Can't make
So
Kamiko
Aspas
anymore.
Can take the time that he needs to deal with Finesse through that window. And it's 2 saves in a row. NRG losing control, obviously. On this attack
Steamy
side, they
Todd,
have
what's
not
up?
gotten
Steamy
around
Todd
yet.
with the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club.
It's been all out. 4 rounds now. And you see a light buyout from NRG leading into the 5th of the half.
The important thing here and the difference between these lurks from today and yesterday against EG for NRG was those lurks were being used to control the flow of information and control the calls. Here they're being used as the spear, as the way to find themselves back into the round. It's because these first kills from Loud are just so good. Aspas escaping despite a flash being used early here. Stinger's bought up. Crashy's the only rifle that got saved over. It's been a monster in playoffs. But you're starting to need round wins fast here for NRG, despite the economic situation.
Speaking
And
of
there's
fast,
so
they're
much going on.
up already.
See them.
And there was no room. Aspas willing to give a little bit of space up to hold.
Man, it should be chaos, but Loud are so in control with everything that's going on.
First round,
It's
that's another first
insane.
kill for Loud.
That stat is getting flipped on this defense. First half, they only got 2 first kills. Now they've
Knife
almost
hits
gotten
none. Do
every single one
we
on this
move off
defensive
because
side.
of that? No, this is still a question mark. Damn weird. Yeah, they really think someone's short.
Sadak taking a little bit of damage there. Getting peppered by the inferior weaponry.
What?
Oh, well, that was awkward. Unlucky timing there for Sadak as Victor cleans him up.
Aspas arrived.
Hey, Ardis.
30 seconds
Perched
left.
up
Just
in
got
heaven.
wrecked.
Oh, and he gets dropped by Finesse. Crashes has a gun here. It's a 1v2, and he's healthy. I mean, you talk about needing a big swing round, something to turn the momentum. This would be it if Crashes can pull it off. He's going to try to tuck away. He's got it down to 1. Crashes with the clutch.
Some of these rounds, the sprays are here. Oh my god.
The absolute king of 1v2s here in playoffs. Pivotal rounds coming down to Crashies over and over. And honestly, Loud played that very, very well despite the mistimed peeks together. They rotate back into that door, break it, the turret comes up.
Right, so let's think.
It's just slightly off,
Starting
and
to
that
chip
sprint
away at the
control
money.
from
They got to win
Crashies
2
is
in a
just
row.
phenomenal.
Got to win 2 more in a
Remember, it
row.
was after a
I mean, it's
big
got to
play
happen
from
anyway,
NRG, the previous
really.
half that Loud went aggressive. They leaned into the chaos. They
Sadak
fought
has
fire
his
with fire.
ult
What
that
do they do
cancels
here?
Ardis's ult. He has a backup gun.
3 perched up, looking for a mid pinch.
4 passing. Sorry,
trouble right now.
5 passing.
And
Over
you did
towards
not get the
middle. 4
information
push
that this is
in.
a full lockdown, so the players who are rotating
Top mid
in or
didn't
out
see
of
too
B
much. They have
are
no
going to be in
idea
huge
that they
trouble.
can just walk into B right now.
Start to see some of the smoke traded. Artist
Kinda
the
do
first
now.
Loud actually gave up on that mid
Yeah,
control.
smoke
No
faded
smoke in
though.
market.
Well, remember, Sam was getting pressured in mid.
He had dropped one down for defender spawn, but that was it. Either way, the spike down.
Okay, Ardis just wants to hide for a little bit.
In a position to make a play
Nice
again.
shot.
He's been so consistent up until this point.
They've got to fight for control here.
3v3.
Wow, Ardis did great here, and he's gonna get his nice
smoke.
smoke.
Has to be cleared. The paranoia is good. It's gonna buy some time, but how does Tui's land that shot? Ardis with the blade, not landing. Not landing
Okay,
at all.
1-9 loss bonus. Got insta reset on this one. These two. Gonna be a little bit
It
rough.
was so crucial for NRG to fight back for control there because of that res, that no command that came in from Sadak, not only suppressing them, not allowing them to be any util combos.
Smoke
but he got
marker,
res
yeah, it
back
just
up and made
faded.
it back to even.
The thing is, again, they didn't know how
And there
much they
definitely
had
the call
owned
comes
it.
in really fast. This is the sort of pressure Psalm gets put on this team. It's a very active mid-round team, so sometimes they're gonna make a call and Psalm will not have his smoke available. In this instance, I think actually realizing the amount of pressure that Psalm
They
was
jet
under,
smoked
I think
it,
they
right?
made the right call to go into
Yeah.
B, but just missing that market smoke. In that case, it probably should have been on market rather than spawn, given how many people were inside.
But they
the
only
mid. I
had
don't think
one,
they
right?
really
So
had
isn't the
true
Omen
information
smoked
there.
off
It was
short at
just
the
a read.
beginning. And then...
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
did he
you're
smoke
right.
off short or did he
Wraps
smoke
off
off
of
deep
that,
middle?
Chet forcing a timeout.
I can't even remember. They not buy a second smoke? No, they did. It's just that they used it for mid control. He smoked bottom middle, then he smoked spawn, so there's just nothing market.
Crashes.
So then they used
1v2 that he
jet
just
smoke and then
had.
jet smoke ran out.
By the way that NRG is playing, it's going to have to be heroics like the Psalm Ace that we saw in the first half, like the Crashies 1v2 that we just had too. And Crashies, that was his 21st clutch this season. He's been a beast. And in playoffs, you've seen it delivered in the key rounds over and over. I just don't know if there's enough juice even for that sort of round to allow them to win this game. Loud is only 3 rounds away.
It's gonna buy though, right? Honest? Okay. It's fine.
And those heroics are the only
Still
thing
at
that
10
have
seconds,
netted them
wasn't
around
right.
here
Aspas gets
in
the
the
off out.
second half.
Feels like they're reading this
So
pretty
you're right,
well.
it's a lot to ask for, but I guess that's the fun thing about this matchup, right? Is that there's always stuff like that that keeps it competitive, that keeps us on our toes. NRG leaning towards A. They have Crashy's Hunter Fury. A light buy here. 2 stingers from the attack.
They find out the 2 of them at least, to be honest, maybe even 3. They're all picking up at the same time. It's a big miss.
Aspas getting a little info too on the dash, which is very well done. Not just preserving his life, but getting information for his team.
Oh, what?
That's really bold.
Trad getting cheeky with the Trad making a play. This looks like this may be another round for NRG. Unless Loud can equalize.
They've done so much right now. There's a couple players who are peppered. That Kalentzine might be able to spam with the Odin.
Or Victor may be able to spam on it less. That door may have kept him alive.
Smoke goes in, that blocks 1 off. 3 on site, isolated. FNS coming in with a super lag.
Just hanging on for dear life. Clutching on to any bit of health that they could have. The spike continues to tick away. Tui's with a massive hold to get to third, potentially on the menu, but he looks the wrong way.
Didn't get the smoke off either.
And Finesse able to clean him up. A 2v2 quickly turns into a 1v2, and Finesse cannot deal.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed that they won this.
And there's plenty of time
How did Tui's get 2 here?
for Loud to get the defuse, despite how much it looked like it took to get into that site.
Man, they're fun. I want to go sit with them.
It feels like we're sitting with them already.
That's true.
Oh, he made that look
NRG
easy,
with
okay.
the repush into tree there because of Finesse on the lurk. They really wanted to.
Tui's all
capitalize off of
too
that good
easy.
positional
Okay, I like
advantage
that.
they
2
had.
easies.
But Tui's is just too good. So strong in those positions.
Only the 1 round at the
Adjust
moment.
really quickly as
And it was a
Crosshair.
1v2
Another scattered
from
buy for NRG
Crashies.
again. This time 2 pistols, 2 stingers. 1 rifle in the hands of Crashies. A key reason why they're still in this game.
Just toying with him. They're going
I like
back in
this.
cat against Sadak, and I think
Fast split,
trying to
block of
challenge
vision.
the IGL
So this is now a question mark.
It's a good idea.
That was
It's
really
very
good.
well advised.
Is that the reaction off the alarm bot was that they're going to have constant vision here. So this extra smoke that Artist did really means that they actually could have had pressure over towards middle here. Create the question mark, it was cool. And louder. I'm looking at the minimap chat and I'm like, this is chaos. But then I focus in on Loud and they are, it's not. It like they're so in control. They understand. Everyone knows what to do. It's pretty cool. The util's great. Everyone's holding everywhere. Even though it looks like there can be timings, there's actually no timings. Right, 4 chances.
Timeline really tells the story.
And we reverted straight back to the traditional ideas here on Ascent. 5 is just not enough.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? 5. You have to get
Way too
more.
much to give up on your defense.
You have to get more than 7
And there's
on defense.
huge ults now for Loud too.
Because this is too good.
NRG does have some of their own, and that's going to help.
Sadak is a silly man.
He does have silly moments, doesn't he?
Despite that, Loud, I mean, they've been phenomenal. 4v5s. They've won so many of them.
Gonna have to do it again.
5 4v5s for Loud in this map so far. I mean, that's how they got those first half rounds. I think there's definitely the tools to do it right now. The fact that NRG haven't
They have
gotten
so
into
many
the side
ults,
after
I
that
kind of
block, that was
don't want to
crazy.
see him. Like, it's so fine to just accept that this one's done. No one has to do anything crazy, no ults.
Now 2 members down.
And just make sure that they just
Defensive
use the
side.
ults into the main
Kalentzine
round
still has
that
his ult,
they
choosing
actually
not to
feel like
use
they
it
can win.
to counter the lockdown that was invested by Finesse.
And this one's key. Very difficult for them to win the round, but they can do a lot of damage. Look at the money for NRG. It is in the bin.
Really is. Artist, 2 free ones. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that. The third around the wall. Dashing away, staying alive, tucking behind his cloud first.
Gun got jammed.
And that's spam. I mean, how do you stay alive through that spam? Victor's here. They showed
Okay,
up. There's
not
help.
bad.
That's a flawless round
Not
for
too bad. The
NRG.
money, the cash injection as well will help
If they
them.
lost 2 guns there, all of a sudden
3
2 people can't
chances.
buy in that round. That is
Everyone can
huge
fall by now all
work
the
on
time.
Artist. To find the fight and then also to stay
Again,
alive.
the issue is that Loud just have so many ults.
Despite how long it took them to get into that site.
Enemy remains.
And the fact that there were key ults on the side of Loud. Loud looked like they want to actually just wait until the opportune moment to use those so that they can end this game before it goes to overtime. 3 rounds is a lot to ask for on this attack. Thankfully, NRG have a couple key ones from their side too.
Not even sure the smoke I was talking about. The flash goes too far, I think. You'd have to do it way too high. You could probably have a round of it, but I'm not sure it's good.
But also
Actually, I think it'll be alright.
Really fast.
Actually, I think it'll be okay.
KJ util on this side of the map.
Most of it's towards B.
I like this reaction over towards middle.
For now, they delay. Artist is down. That's the entry. That's the goal button.
Yeah, this was a sick round to mix it up, potentially because of ults.
And it feels like that opportune time now. Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, everything able to be
so much info as well.
I mean, really leaning everything behind that blow to put him away.
So I'm just trying to crazy hero play. Paranoia TP up top.
Victor tried finding window off of that Hunter's Fury, and it's just instantly shut. Now Crashy's
Yeah, I mean, really impressive. Like, really, really impressive. It was nicely done.
Take map 1.
We've seen this battle so many times. In grand finals, in group stages, during the regular season.